Hello everyone, here is me. I am going over, this is my piggy bucket here. Look at this, nice and full with all kinds of goodies. And I am on my way to the barn. It's a little late today. Not really. We, after all the heat, we had lots of rain. It's a cooler day today. And oh, I'm so happy. There they are. Hi, guys. You're home? You're back from your walk? He's our old timer. Look at all the gray he's got going. Here's Charlie. He's not that young anymore either. You're about 28 years old now, too, aren't you? 29? Huh? This dude here is probably close to 40. Hi, buddy. Oh. Charlie, show you. So the stickers, you see all them that green stuff? Okay, he doesn't have quite as much yet, but that's all starting again. Here's Burlington, and I just cut his bangs. There's little Larry. Gosh, I have no idea how old he is. Hey, Burley. But he has survived many of those dudes here. This is Darling. We thought she was a hen, turns into a rooster. Yeah, there goes Maverick. Hey, Maverick. Oh, we brought some. Whoa, hey, wait a minute. What are you doing? That's the piggy food. No, you can't have that. No. Piggies. Here, some of the babies growing up. There come the piggies. Say hi, guys. Yeah. Up more of the chickens. All hatched, born and hatched here. Oh. And I'm on. Oh. There we go. You coming in? Come on. Taking his time. I thought I'll just see if I can make a video here talking about all kinds of different things. Now let me see how this is going to work here. I've got to turn this somehow around. Hello? What's happening? Come on now. Nope. All right. So we'll just stick it right here like this. We'll see what you guys can see while we're doing our thing in here. There's always a lot to talk about. One thing, chapter 2 in parental love. I think any parent knows the dangers of your children being hijacked out there. Peer pressure is one of the, I think, probably greatest causes of all that. And our children will come and ask us for guidance. I found often that when children come to us at a certain age, especially once they hit teenage years, they often won't tell you anything. And you kind of have to just keep an eye on them. And that's important. That's still part of our job. I've told all of my children until you hit 18, which then means according to the law you're an adult, I'm going to try every which way to make sure you're not going to be able to tell me, well, if you would have. So, so was I so successful? Yeah, but I think I avoided some things that could have been a lot worse. But that's just what you do. That's just So, I had an interesting experience yesterday. I went to church. I hadn't been off the property here in months. And I went to church. My sister-in-law invited me to go to hers. And I did. And it was after I felt like I wanted to make a condition, something that was a little outside of my comfort zone per se. Go to church. I like going to church. I don't have a problem going to church at all. I always find something interesting that goes on there. And as I sat there during a time where we were to reflect on our sins, it seems like Lucifer, the archangel Lucifer, Satan, the devil, is just blamed for everything. It's such a great guy to blame for it all, okay? I mean, dear me, if we actually should take some responsibility for our own stuff that we do that does not belong in the principles of creation or the principles of love, dear me, I think the world would really end. So I sat there and suddenly this vision opened up, and I'm going, well, first of all, I thought suddenly, but something that the preacher said, again, about, temptations and this, and I'm going, and I thought, and who's blamed for it? Going, at one point, the archangel Lucifer was God's best friend, right hand angel, to help him create the universe and the earth, maybe other earths. I don't know. And he lost that friend due to principles. And there were other fallen angels, and they went, according to the Bible, to hell with them. Well, I sat there and I thought about what a sad thing for God. And how do you restore a friend of a friend, per se? And I just, instead of, oh, my sins are this, and I just said, gosh, let me just understand what exactly happened. And how do we restore Satan? How do we restore the Lucifer, our archangel Lucifer? And I started to just pray for him, that angel. I said, man, you gotta find a way back to God. You got to. Seems to be the only way. If you find your way back to God, and God accepts you again, seems to be the only way that people will wake up and say, man, we got to take care of our own problems. Can't just continuously blame someone else out there. The next thing I see, or they had the next thing in the church was about praying for all them people that were sick. Okay, it said for joys and sorrows, right? Share your joys and sorrows. Well, there wasn't much joy that was shared, if any, at all. It was all about praying for people who went through cancer treatments, who were sick, and blah, blah, blah. But there wasn't, I didn't hear anybody say, hey, I had a great day, I want to share this miracle with everyone. What outweighs what in our lives? It seems like the only reason any of us was created is for misery. Well, I don't believe that. That's not what my life has shown me. So, while I'm sitting there thinking about that, I listened to all the people who had all them people they need to be prayed for. So here I'm sitting and I'm going, okay, There are healing angels. Huh? We have an odd way of thinking about angels. I'm trying, guys, hang on. And angels are at the ready for us at all times. It doesn't matter what area it is in, okay? You need help walking, ask. I need an angel to help me walk a little better to get from point A to point B, for example. You need some angels to help you. Say, man, I've been studying so hard, yet I can't somehow, I need a little help understanding. I need something to give me a little more clarity so I can understand what's going on exactly and do well on an exam. Now, if you're just lazy partying, this and that, well, okay, well, all right. But otherwise, please stand with me. There are educational teacher angels. There are healing angels. So in this case, and many other different types of angels, okay? But you have to ask. You've got to ask. They're not just going to be there and go, oh yeah, they need help. No, you need to ask. It's called freedom of will, people. You want all that freedom. You want to think for yourself, okay? And have all this, all these privileges, this and that going on. Well then, guess what? Who has to step back? God can't be a part of evil. People ask, well, he can't be. He can't. As parents, can't go certain places where their children decide to go for destruction. They have to kind of just wait for the children to come back. What's the story of the prodigal son? If you don't know that story, go and look it up in the Bible. It's a great story in many different ways. Teach that story to your children. But, so they're there. But we have to ask. Right? We have to ask. We got to ask for their guidance, for their help, to be there for us. And you know what? You will never be disappointed. It's just not going to happen. Never happened in my life. So yesterday, as I sat there, and the preacher in the prayer afterwards, everybody had told, who they need prayers for and help for, and what's over and this that. He said a prayer, and amazingly, he wrote it all down while people were talking, and included everyone in the prayers. So here I'm sitting going, okay, guys. I said to all the helper angels, the angel said, now, you heard all the names. Okay, get moving. I'm sending you. Please go and help these people. Be there for them. Wherever you can do something, please do something. So while I'm sitting there doing that, I see an angel from way below coming up. It had a certain light around it, and it comes way from below. And I'm going, whoa, what is that? Now remember what I just said before. I had this thought. God basically lost his best friend in the Garden of Eden. Or at least a good friend. Your right hand helper usually is a pretty darn good friend, isn't it? And here comes this, I'm seeing this coming up. I'm going, whoa, what is that? And it was an angel, came up right there and said, while I'm sitting there, my eyes closed, kind of, sending those angels where they need to go, and says, can I help? I want to help. Whoa, I'm going, buddy, I don't know where you came from. I do recognize you as an angel, but what kind of angel are you? Are you a fallen angel? Are you a fallen angel that was sent to hell with Lucifer? Were you? I said, I don't think I can direct you. I think you're going to need the permission from someone higher than me. It was an interesting happening. And, but it was like one of those, whoa, okay, that's never happened to me before. Now what do I do? I was not prepared. I was not prepared for that one. So I said, okay, I'm coming, Charlie, hang on. So I said, all right, look, I said, the best I can do is, if you're being, it's obviously happening right now, so if you're being given permission, you will be sent off. If not, I'll take you home with me. You can learn on our homestead. You can learn around the people from me and from the people that are around us. This morning I watched a video. We didn't have any internet for quite some time, and then it came back on. The first thing I found was one of, in order to make this one of my daughter's, granddaughter's videos, where it says, Jesus lived a good life, but he controlled his own life. He controlled his life. No one controlled his life, but he lived a good life. And in a way, I realized that, there are so many things out there. This age, I'm coming, guys. I'm talking. I gotta keep going here. I realized on how we are, all of us. If you really truly believe, you will find the help. You will find the give and take that you're looking for, and on how your life. How is this going to work here? I think I don't need this. It becomes meaningful, not just in believing in God, but in working with God. And that is parental love right there. Right there. Parental love. As parents, you can't just think of your own children. In this case, God lost some children right at the beginning of all the creation to the principles of love. And, okay, so there's one more thing. I have talked about this before. If anyone has watched the videos, I had to delete, and I came across someone who seen someone hurt and wanted to talk about it. If you have it not in your heart to love as a man a woman, or vice versa, or to not accept for who you as you are born, most likely you are spiritually influenced by another spirit of the opposite sex in the principles of love. So the odd thing is that though, I'm coming, guys, though some people out there now want to say, well, we want to be accepted for as who we are, this and that. The problem is that you yourself are not being given the chance to be who you are due to the fact that you are accepting the influence, spiritual influence of someone else in your own principles of love. That is the only way that makes any sense. Now, you can believe that or not, but that is it. That is a 100% fact. And the first thing to recovery and healing from that is to recognize that. To know, hey, wait a second. There's no way that in the principles of love, as a woman, am I meant to love in a conjugal relationship another woman? Then who's influencing my life? Most likely, a male. A male spirit. Make sense? A male spirit wouldn't be attracted to another man. A male spirit would be attracted to another woman. And vice versa. And who knows what else. Do you understand that? So, when I was asked, I said, well, you know what? It doesn't matter on how you want to look at or what crybaby you want to be about it. That is still a fact. It's not going to change. And if you want to become the owners of your own principles of love, to choose, to truly choose who to love, then you first have to understand the principles of love. They are unchanging. They are absolute. It doesn't matter what anyone else says out there. Because that's the only thing that makes sense. The only thing. And if people are honest with themselves, they know that. But it's not so hard to fix that. Once you realize that and start to say, no, thank you. That is not going to happen. And I'm going to help you through prayers, through starting to read the Bible, through whatever other things that make you spiritually strong and accelerate your growth. You will guide that spirit that is trying to misguide you, misdirect you in the right direction. It's a beautiful thing. And once you get there, believe me, all these unhappy lives out there, when it comes to, I'm not accepted as this and I'm not accepted as that, which only comes from you and from no one else, will disappear. And suddenly you will find a beautiful spot on this earth. Then you wait and let God find the perfect soulmate for you. People, it's not that hard to understand that. And that is a steadfast, uncompromising parent. We endure without compromising our faith. And yeah, there's people out there still not going to like that. I get that. But from my experience with this angel coming most likely from the lower spheres in spirit world, suddenly I want to be a part of this. Why am I not? I signed up for something I'm not happy with. Because in the end, we're all created from one source. And that's our Father in heaven. Our heavenly parent in heaven. Which may encompass both male and female. But I've also explained on what, in the existence of God, on why the male presence is more prominent than the female presence. Okay? As long as we kind of have an understanding about that, then it shouldn't be such a big deal to understand the rest of it. Okay? You just have to be willing. That's parental love. Parental love endures without compromising. That's what Jesus did. He endured right to his death. Never compromised. The unchanging, absolute, omniscient principles of creation or the principles of love. All right, let's let the horses in. Hey, open up, Charlie. You close that up now. Good job. Oh, there you go. All right. Come on, buddy. Number one. Here comes the oldie. I just can't see. That would go in. Sage! I'm coming. Hang on. Sage! Oh, Sage can't get in because of the piggies, so. Piggy food. Oh, I forgot the eggs yesterday, too. All right, guys, come on. Let's go. Oh, big bucket full here. Come on. Come on, guys. Also, while I was at that church yesterday, one thing I really liked, they didn't hand around a plate or bowl for donations. They had, if you want to give, there was a some kind of a box in the back. I'm going, oh good, I don't have any money. I really don't. But I went out and they had a community garden. I realized, gosh, doesn't anybody, it's a small garden. It wasn't anything huge. I don't think bigger than this barn. Oh, half this barn. I'm going, man, there's so much rotting in here. So I said, you know what? That'll be my contribution to you. I'm going to take all these rotting vegetables, use what I can, which I did. A cucumber, I happened to be out of cucumbers. Cucumbers, great in smoothies, and they're alkaline, very good for your stomach, especially if you have acid reflux or heartburn. And so for mine, I said, well, that will be my contribution to having heard a pretty good sermon and had very nice, an experience. I had to say, whoa, okay, that's, oh, new one for me. Gluttony, one of the 7 deadly sins. Got too much of something, you let it rot while others are hungry. I thought, I'm not going to let that happen here with this community. And took everything home that people already had let go too far. Our horses, the pigs, loved those rotten watermelons and cucumbers, and the chickens did too. And the rest of it I put away in the freezer to snack. That was my way to contribute. It doesn't always have to be money. Yeah. Okay, well, so next thing, I got the chickens. I'll take you guys with me for that one. Hi guys. Okay, we can do it right here this time. Let's see, how am I going to do that with that in my hands? And all right, here we go. Ready? 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 Guys ready? Look at all them babies right there. Ready? There, little Larry. Cheek, 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 cheek. Oh, them babies. We got more babies coming. Up on the top in the loft is a mama sitting. Oh yeah, cat out with the chickens. Yeah. There you go. There. All right. Everybody here? Think so. Piggies are enjoying their food in there. All right. Well, that's all I have to share today. Chapter. Oh, you just got in here? Well, go on. That's Sage, our donkey. People are wondering. They do have a cross over their back. All right, we can't see it now. See, I'm a good boy, aren't you? Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Are you? Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm the best boy. Yeah, another one of our old timers. Yeah, there he goes. Maddie, I think that's about it for us, huh? What do you think? Yep, got to take this manure out. I'm going to say goodbye. God's love and blessings always. Chapter 2, parental love. What is parental love? One thing is, as a parent, you support our parent in heaven the best that you know how and are guided. You endure, but you never compromise. Okay? All right? Best love and blessings always. Talk to you all another time.